Good morning, gentle peeps. Morning coffee. Anyone? Remember, when you see me look up like this, I'm not looking in my camera. So no need to tell me that I'm looking in the camera because I'm not, okay? My rear view, I get to realize that when I'm driving, I look in my mirror constantly. And you people might think I'm looking in my mirror. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone that's on the live. And this is not me looking in the camera. I get to realize that me driving, I look in my rearview mirror a lot. So that's where I'm looking right now. So don't think I'm looking in my camera because I'm not. So how is everyone this morning? It's a rainy morning. It looks beautiful outside. Beautiful. Is it winter? I don't even know if it's winter. I think it's winter. Beautiful winter morning. Good morning. Hi, Jay. I'm at the stop sign, so I can go ahead and take a look at my camera. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on? Who wants to drive with me this morning? Child, I said, let me come on because yesterday morning I was supposed to come on. I didn't get a chance to come on. And my eye. I didn't get a chance to come on. And so this morning now I figured I would check in with you guys and see what's happening. Last night I didn't get to come on either because I was really busy and I was really tired. I was having a headache. This little boy's hair is so cute. I'm not gonna put the, he's still walking. Guys, this morning I was looking for a song by Bob Marley and I cannot remember the dang song. Good morning, everybody. I didn't get to come on last night either. Guys, you know what I get to realize with some of you? Like, you guys look forward to seeing me come on. You guys look forward to seeing me come on. And I feel loved. Like, we're beginning to have this connection. And I'm loving that, you know? I'm loving that we're beginning to have this connection. I see you guys message me, asking me if I'm coming on and stuff like that. That's really good. I want to thank you guys, all you guys that have subscribed to the channel. I want to thank you guys all for that. I really appreciate you. What else? I want to thank you guys for watching the videos. You guys are watching the videos, and I want to thank you guys all for that also. I truly appreciate you guys. Yes. So appreciate you. Good morning to everybody. And I cannot look at my camera because I'm driving, so I can't even see y'all messages. I can take a peep whenever I stop at the stoplights and stuff. But that's about it. So last night, guys, I was too busy. Just like yesterday, I came on and I said, oh, I'm going to go try to talk to them and stuff. And by the time I could come on trying to talk to you guys, the baby was all over the place, making noise, crying and kicking and screaming. Sir, do not back out in the street. The baby was kicking and screaming and all these things. Hopefully you guys can see through my window. get a little glimpse of what's going on out there. It was raining this morning, so it's a beautiful morning in beautiful California morning. Yes, we in California, we hardly get rain. We hardly get rain, guys. Like literally, we don't get rain. Like we'll have 6, 8 months and no rain. Like since last year February, we haven't really had much rain, and so like our rainy months are in December to February, and we didn't even have rain. You know what we had instead of rain? Fires. We had the California fires that I'm sure that everyone heard about in the Palisades. That's what we had. So in the months that we normally get rain, we got fires. But you know, the good Lord said he will not destroy this world again with water but with fire. But that fire was really bad, guys, because I used to work in that area with those wealthy folks. I'm not calling them rich, they're wealthy, honey. That's why. Good morning, Joel. No issues, take care. Gang gang deep sang. Sorry about that. Good morning, everyone. Are you going to the gym? No, no bras allowed. Creamer. Oh my god, you guys are crazy. Please like the live. Um, I mean, you know what? I should try to work out, to tell you the truth. Try to um I should try to work out. So I have my gym at home. I don't believe in going to the gym. Oh fuck. Oh sorry. My car goes into park once I open my door. No gym today, guys. Well, yeah, I'm gonna, Joel, just because you ask, I'm gonna work out today. I'm gonna try to do an hour workout. I have my gym equipment in my home. I don't um I don't believe in paying gyms to work out. I feel like that's a waste of money. And I can do something with my money. So yes, guys, yeah, I used to work in that area in the Pacific Palisades. All wealthy folks up there, honey. And they're rude. And some of you might not like to hear that because the last time I spoke about that, you guys were upset at me, I think. Some of you guys were. But it's the truth. I'm not lying. Like, you guys don't really come across, I don't know, maybe you guys have never really come across wealthy folks. Most of them are rude because they look down to you and stuff. And even as a respected nurse and stuff, and the only person they'll probably respect that comes out to see them is probably a doctor. But nurses comes to their house to take care of them, and they behave as if even the nurses want something to steal from them. That's how they behave. And as soon as they can find, well, I've never had that happen to me per se. I've never had that happen to me, as far as I remember. I'm not playing that game. Like whatever, I ain't got time for that. I stole the neighbor's nail polish when I don't know how old I was, and my mother beat my butt, okay? And so I always remember that, and I never stole. Listen, I even remembered that whipping. I remember stealing the nail polish. My mom doesn't remember the whipping or the stealing of the nail polish. And the neighbor's nail polish that I took never remembered. She doesn't remember. When I bring it up, they don't remember. But I remember. I remember that whipping, honey. Yes, I do. Oh, I don't want to drive in front of that truck, even though I probably should. But damn, they have these big old, he have these big old posts on top of his truck. That's scary. Okay, guys, this is me looking in my mirror. That's not me looking in my phone, okay? So I'm not driving and looking in the phone. I know sometimes when I stop and I start going through the comments, I'll see somebody saying, oh, look, keep your eye on the road and stop looking in the phone. I'm not looking in the phone. Yes, guys. So, yeah, guys, I remember that whipping. I, so, okay, let me tell you what happened. So, when I stole the nail polish from the neighbor, right? Like, I remember, I think I went into her room and I put some nail polish on my fingers or something, and I like the nail polish. You know, it was pretty or whatever color it was, probably pink or red. It probably was red. I don't think she wore pink. And guys, so I picked up the nail polish, and see, I still remember. And when I said I was a little girl, I was like probably under 10 years old, and I still remember because I always remembered it. And so I picked up the nail polish and I put it behind me. Like, so they had this foundation where they were going to build something. So, the foundation. So, you could sit on it, the block that you sit on the foundation. And so, as a stupid little kid, I had my hands behind me as if, like, you're hiding something. And so the other big kids noticed that I'm hiding something, and they came and they looked to see what I was hiding behind me, and I was hiding the nail polish. So they took me to the neighbor's house that I was at, to tell her that I have her nail polish and stuff. And then she told them to take me to my mom. And they took me to my mom. We lived next door. My mom had a shop because my mom was a businesswoman. And they took me next door to my mom. And my mom beat my ass for stealing. And she beat me in front of everybody at the shop. She beat my butt in front of everybody. And my dad was there, and I was begging him to help me, and he didn't help me. I want to cry. Anyways, I was begging my dad to help me, and he did not help me. And ever since that day, I never stole again, guys. I don't steal. I don't steal. I'm not stealing nothing. I remember that whipping, guys. So that whipping worked, guys. It worked. And I tell you, like I said, I bring that up. I brought that up to the person whose nail polish I stole, the neighbor. I'm not calling no neighbor nobody's name. I bring it up to her and my mom, and none of them remember. They don't remember it. I remember it though, because I'm the one who got the whipping. I'm the one that got that whipping, child. And yeah, I don't steal. So like, when if somebody like tries to accuse me of taking something and I know I did not take it, like, I feel offended. Like, don't play with me. I don't want nothing from you. But yeah, I remember being at those wealthy persons' house sometimes. They just, and then some of them, they grow up wealthy or whatever. They have their money, or maybe they had their good jobs and stuff, and you know, um, and they're older now, and they just treat you weird. They be weird. As soon as they can't find something, they call the office, telling them that that somebody takes something. I remember I would go to work, and they'll be like, "Oh, I can't find this, and I think so and so stole my thing, and blah blah blah. So and so stole my dad's thing, or some crap." Then later on, they would find the item. Later on, they would find the item. And it's like, but I remember this one family that I was working with. The daughter, I don't know what's up with that daughter. She was just, I don't think she liked me for whatever reason. Like they're just weird. That's all. Like I don't know how else to put it. They're just weird. Like the other day, the president came, and that wasn't the only fire burn area. Like he came to the Palisades, right? And we had the Eaton fire, which is in Altadena, which is another upscale neighborhood, but it's not as wealthy as the Palisades. The Palisades, these people's houses got burned down that lives off the beach. Their houses are across from the beach, guys, and their houses got burnt. Like, I've never even seen anything like that. Like, it's crazy to tell you the truth. Even the houses, the beach houses on off the beach coast got burnt down. I don't know what else to call that other than like I don't know, like I just feel like it was strange. I feel like it was some strange omen from God. I don't know. It's just me. I'm not wishing nothing on nobody. I'm not, cuz I'm not, no, that's would be weird to do. I'm just saying like it's weird, you know? It was just weird. What's that word called? Apocalyptic. Put it in the chat, guys. Like, what do you guys think? Because I'm gonna read it when I stop. But I find it to be really, really weird that these houses got burnt down. But let me tell you, it's weird and it's not weird because what happened is their houses are built. Yes, it's across from the beach, but their houses are like on hill. Like it's on the hill, and like they have vegetation behind their homes. These are people that build their houses on hilltops, right? So as soon as a fire starts, and for whatever reason it didn't get put out. Okay, so this is another thing. They were out of water. I don't know how the heck the city not have water in the pipes to fight these fires, but they didn't have no water. So I don't know what to say about was it God's plan or was it man's plan? Because there were also people was also accusing the city, and the governor and all of them, like their people was saying like they started the fire, guys. I don't know. They were like they were accusing California of starting the fires. I was reading where neighbors were stating that okay, so for instance, what, 3 to 6 months before the fires, the insurance company bailed out on them. The insurance company bailed out on them, and then after the insurance companies bailed out on them, they said 3 days before the fire, the city came around and was spraying some kind of something. I forgot what they said it was on the ground, and whatever they said it was something that's highly flammable. That's what they said. And I was reading this with several people in their neighborhood, right? And then so they're saying like 3 days later, here comes the fire. So they're trying to say that they feel like is that the government? Would the city be, would the state be yeah, state have a government, right? They're feeling like they wanted to burn down those houses because most of those houses are older, but not older, if you understand what I'm saying. Like you have some real nice houses that were built many years ago, but they're nice. Because I'm telling you guys that they're nice. I that's where I used to work. They're nice. They're big, huge $1 million houses. They're really nice. They're huge. So what they're trying to say though is they feel as if the government Or they said they even seen some plan or the other. I was just looking at a Google car with a camera on the top of it. Anyways, they were saying like the government is trying to like light the live, guys. They're saying that the government is trying light the live so people can more people can come on here, and if you light the live, more people will be notified that we're here talking, and more of our friends will get to come on. So double tap the screen and light the live. It's not going to take anything out of you, and I would greatly appreciate it. Okay. Anyways, so listen, they were saying that the government wants to like rebuild. The government wants to rebuild the that city, the area that burned down. They want to build it differently. But guys, even the agency, because I think it was one as far as that. Well, I don't know. There was one agency that really run that city. They had most of their clients were from that area, the Palisades and Santa Monica. Because I was I was seeing patients for them in the Palisades and Santa Monica, right? The office burnt down, guy. Well, the office didn't literally burn down, but because if you guys notice, while they make these houses with board, because these American houses are made of board, literally. While they make these houses of board, why is there so much traffic? Oh my God. What am I going to get to go over? Jesus Christ. Oh, hold on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had to check my GPS because I see a lot of traffic, and I was like, damn, don't tell me that the thing gonna bring me there. So it's rerouted me. Oh, what was I saying? Oh my God, and I can't even ask you guys what I was saying. Yeah, the office wasn't literally burnt down because I saw it on the camera. It wasn't literally burnt down because they don't make office buildings. They don't make commercial buildings, it looks like, with board. If you notice a commercial building being made, you'll see them making it with steel and blocks. Steel and block cannot be burnt down. Maybe you might have shattered windows, and depending on the roofing, like in Jamaica, houses are not made, well, most houses, people's real house that they're making, their nice luxury house, is not made of board. They're made of concrete, right? So yeah, a lot of these houses were, it's kind of crazy to me, even like right now when they're making houses, the houses are made of board. Do you guys see the houses that they're making today? They don't even make these houses properly. If you go into a new house right now, or you buy a new house, and if you look at it, it's not made properly. Like, it's literally not even made properly. Like, you'll see so many faults, stuff falling apart, stuff falling down, and the toilets are not good, the least little thing. What is this person doing? Why are you doing that, sir? That's not funny. I guess he's searching for something in the back of his vehicle and switch, whatever. I don't know. Look at him. He's still not paying attention. So he's coming out of the lane. Yeah, they're not making the houses like I'm going to say, like they used to. They're just not being made properly. They're putting in cheap cheap materials. Cheap materials. They're making using cheap materials. So anyways, so yeah, people was accusing the governor, of, burning down the city, blah blah blah. That's what they said. I don't know. But what I also noticed, guys, is that there were houses that was not burnt down in that Palisades fire. Do you know why? They made their house with blocks. Like there are a few houses that never got burnt, that were they were made of, or they were made with blocks and I guess steel. Because like this one couple, they said like they are aware of where they live, right? And even though they haven't had fire in many years, 20, the guy is still, what is he doing? He's literally in the middle of his vehicle, and he's like, who and him is even in the vehicle? Because he's in, oh my God, he's like all over the place. But he's searching for something in the back of his cab. It's like, yeah, this couple says like they are aware of, the fires and all these things. So they made their house fireproof. They made their house fireproof, and that's smart. So like, hopefully the people that are going to rebuild will at least learn something from those people. And even any of you that are listening to the sound of my voice right now, like if you have the money and you can build your house and not use board to build your house, build it and not build it with board. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine like in like the earthquake zones, right? The earthquake zones, like in California, we have earthquakes. So when there's an earthquake, like those high-rise buildings, they sway. And can you imagine if they had built them? Can you imagine if they had built them with board? I mean, how would that work? Like, it would be cracking and falling apart and all these things. And that's why, like, in certain places, like, earthquake zone like California, where we have where we have earthquakes all the time, they have to sometimes build these. You have to build your whatever, your house, your building accordingly. And so like the people, I think there were like two people in that area that I see that was on TV. Maybe there were more, but guys, it seems to me like 95%, if not more, of that the Palisades was burned down. Have you guys seen the news? Maybe you guys can look it up. In the Palisades, put in the Palisades fire and the Eaton fire. But most of the focus was on the Palisades because those people were rich. But when we have earthquakes in California, for example, and those high-house building and stuff, like the buildings, they sway like this. They sway according to the movement of the earthquake. They sway. So I'm gonna assume like when they're making those buildings, I don't know what they use, but it's not board. And like I said, from what I've seen, when they're making these buildings, when they're making these commercial buildings, they're not using board because obviously they have in their head, if there's a fire, at least their building is not going to burn to the floor. But when they're making houses for people to live in, they're freaking making them with board. And then you lose. And then like what I heard also is these people still owes a mortgage. Like that's crazy. Like their house is burnt down but they're still responsible for that mortgage. I don't even understand that. That's crazy. That's not even cool. And then can you imagine the people that doesn't have insurance? Because for one, I don't know what the heck they're doing with insurance in California these days. Insurance is high as hell, and it's hard to get insurance, even car insurance. It's hard to get car insurance. If you're trying to get a brand new car insurance, you have to be paying down these crazy prices, you know, something that was never done before. You have to be paying down these crazy down payments. And then with the house fires, it's hard to get insurance on your house because sir, stay in your lane, sir. I don't know why you're trying to come over. It's hard to get insurance on your house, especially it's hard to get your house because of the fires, right? And that's why I guess that's the reason why they said like the insurance company had ran out of California because of the liability, right? The liability that they had to face. I need to go over. I need to go over. Over. Guys, thank you to all of you that are still sitting here with me, listening to what I'm talking about. These, the house plan, the house plans and stuff that they had, the crazy house plans that they have in California. Guys, I'm looking over there on these trailer parks. I wish you guys could see it. Oh damn. My mirror, my thing is in the way, so you guys can't see it. I'm sorry. I wish you guys could have seen it. It's traffic everywhere. But guys, sometimes when I see these houses being built, the board houses, I laugh. I don't know what else to do. I just laugh. I'm like, look at this crap. And they build the houses so freaking fast. They build them so fast. Light the life, guys, please. Sorry. Light the live, 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 light the live. Yeah, they build them so fast. I have some videos in my phone. I'm gonna try to find them, and I'm gonna post some videos. Like, oh boy, people in America, like you guys think that you guys are more rich than folks in, like, say, Jamaica. For the most part, people in Jamaica own their houses, and Jamaica houses, they have huge houses, huge. Listen, even the crazy thing about Jamaica is even the poorest person that's struggling can they know how to work. And if anytime vibes, yeah, see anytime vibes there. Anytime vibes know what I'm talking about. The poorest person. I mean, I'm in a slow down, so that's I can take a quick look and I see anytime vibes name because he's highlighted because he's a moderator. Anytime vibes know. The poorest person can get some blocks and the cement and take their time and build a house. Over here in America, it's not like that. Like, first of all, you have to get a loan or something. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know how the heck these people. I don't even listen. This is really something to think about. Like, can that be done in America? The most people in Jamaica own their houses, and if you guys ever go to Jamaica and listen, okay, guys, I don't know who is on here watching me. But if you live in other states, one day take a trip to Jamaica, Montego Bay, for example, Ocho Rios. And when you look, you're going to see these big, huge houses on hilltops. Listen, they're not hotels. They're people's mansions. Most people know how to build houses in Jamaica. It's not like over here. You guys depend on the bank to build a old house for you. I call it an old house. I mean a board house for you. It's like the mentality that they teaches you over here. It's really crazy. The mentality they teach you over here is like you can't have nothing. But I just thought about something in my head because I was thinking about the old Jamaican thing. Like if you have a piece of land in Jamaica, which most people do in Jamaica because, family and all that stuff, family wealth and all that stuff. So they have a piece of land, and maybe that matriarch of the family will, give the maybe the children and grandchildren pieces of land to build upon the land. I mean, pieces of land to build a house upon the land, right? But I was thinking to myself, because guys, it's cheaper to buy a piece of land, right? In America, it's cheap to buy a piece of land somewhere. Okay, let me give you guys an idea. So it's cheaper to buy a piece of land somewhere, and then either you can go into business, I don't know, go into business, generate that money, and take your time and build a house just like they do in Jamaica, probably. Maybe you can. The crazy thing is, like in Jamaica, right? Somebody will start from scratch and make a one bedroom, and then they take their time and they build up. And anytime vibes know what I'm talking about. In America, it's like a rush to have a 4, 5, 6 bedroom house in a month. Why can't somebody buy a piece of land and do the same thing over here? Like, I mean, is it not legal? Because I heard that it's cheaper to buy a piece of land in America and do whatever you want to do on it. Like that's what I heard. You know what? As a matter of fact, the fact that we're talking about it right now, and I hope that you guys can learn something from what I'm saying, because I'm a person where I do watch a lot of videos on business, and I guess maybe I got my business mind from my mom. My dad was a business person too, but my mom was into business, business, business. Um, so I watch a lot of business stuff, and I learn a lot of stuff about owning and all these things. Anyways, it's very smart to maybe sometimes when I see these videos, I'll try to share them with you guys. I mean, if it's something that you guys are, yeah, I will. I'll probably share little videos or something on there. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it without YouTube. I don't know, getting mad or whatever. I don't know. I'll try to figure it out. I'm gonna ask you guys some questions because maybe you guys know more than I do. But anyways, it's good. It's good to buy land, guys. From what I've learned, it's good to buy land, even if it's a piece of crap land somewhere. Okay, like okay. So for instance, in a what you call that, in a commercial area, right? If there's a piece of land, they said, like you can buy that piece of land and turn it into a parking lot or something. If you feel like there's like a parking lot that's needed, if you feel like there's a parking lot that's needed in that area, you can buy that piece of land, not land, yeah, land, and turn it into a parking lot and generate thousands of dollars from it. I mean, that's most of the videos that I see, that's what they're talking about. Um, I don't remember. I don't remember what else I've seen, but for the most part, that's what I learned. Like buying land is not as expensive as buying a house, and buying land is good to buy land and then I guess get the loan or whatever and make your own house without you going out there buying the house that's already sitting on the spot. I've learned that it's better to buy the land and make the house yourself. That's what I've learned. And you can go and investigate that, but I've learned that. I've also learned from the wealthy, like those big, what's that guy's name? I forgot his name. Those wealthiest people in the world, that it's best to rent than to own. Reason why they said it's best to rent than to own is because when you rent something, you don't have to pay for, like, if something is broken, you don't have to pay for it. While you could be okay, you don't have to pay for it, right? While you own something, something breaks in the house, you constantly have to be putting into the house. Me personally, I would still want to own even a house, one house, right? So I wouldn't really want to not own nothing. I would want to own, right? But still, I understand what these wealthy people are saying, because let me tell you guys know that they, like, people, you have Airbnbs and all that stuff, right, guys? People go out and rent places and rent places, rent homes, and with the permission of the landlord, they turn the rented house into an Airbnb and generate income like that. You know that, right? Listen, I'm giving y'all good information. These are things that I've learned from wealthy people, and it makes sense. So that's why I'm even sharing it with you guys. You can generate income from a rented house. They said like when you rent, right? All the money, extra money that you would be putting into your own house, all the extra money that you would be putting into your own house, like you could use that to invest somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? That's what I learned. Whatever you would be putting into the rented house, into your own house, you could be investing it into something else. Guys, let me tell y'all something else. Let me teach y'all something else that I learned. If you have a job right now and you can afford to do any kind of investment, stock market, do it. I'm teaching y'all. This is a teaching moment this morning. I'm teaching you guys, and what I'm telling you guys is facts. Is what I know. And I like, and you guys like the video. I hope that I'm not too boring, because what I'm talking about is actually good information. I know it for a fact to be good information. If you have a 9 to 5, take some money out of that and start to invest into the stock market. I learned about, I learned, okay, so at first, one time I didn't really know nothing about stock market, guys. I didn't really know nothing about stock market. I had a I had a patient who was 106 years old, and I decided to ask him. He was a beautiful man. I forgot his name. Jesus, John. His name was John. Oh God, Mr. John was so nice, and he was very healthy. Like, what I mean by healthy is he could still make his own breakfast and stuff, and he could still walk and all that stuff. I met him when he was 105 and he passed when he was 106, I believe. So, anyways, so he died when he was 106. His son, oh shit, I'm not gonna say nothing else. Okay, okay. So listen, and Mr. John is who I asked about. Like, I asked him how he became wealthy, and he told me he invested in the stock market. And Mr. John said while he would put his money into the stock market, his wife would put her money into the bank. He told me that his wife would get upset at him for putting his money in the stock market. But at the end of the day, do you know whose money grew and whose money sat there? Mr. John's money grew and his wife's money sat there. Nothing became of his wife's money. So his money made them wealthy. Having your money in the bank does not, you don't do nothing. The bank, when you give your money to the bank, they use your money to become rich, guys. They use your money for stuff. Have you ever noticed you bring money to the bank? If you bring a lot of money to the bank, or you bring a little bit of money to the bank, but you try to take out a large sum of money, they want to question you about what you're doing with your large sum of money. But if you're bringing in that large sum of money to them to deposit, they're not going to tell you, they're not going to ask you, why are you giving us this large sum of money? They're not going to ask you, what are you doing with this large sum of money? But if you're taking it from them, they want to know what you're doing with it. They might even call the cops on you because I've seen that before. That's so weird, especially if you're black. I mean, it didn't happen to me, but I've seen it happen. Going into the bank to get your money and they call the cops on you because you're withdrawing too much money. And that is just so weird. Mm. But I'm giving you guys lots of yeah, you guys need to like up the live. If you guys are still on here, please like the live because it's good information that I'm giving you. It might not be what you want to hear because it's not exciting and it's not drama, but this is good information. So whoever is listening to my voice right now is good information. Maybe someone can become wealthy from the information that I'm giving them. Because what I'm telling you guys is facts. How come I'm not wealthy yet? I'm getting there. By the grace of God, I am getting there. Oh yes. Also, IR. Okay, guys, let me tell you, guys can okay, so Mr. John told me Mr. John did his stock market thing through Chase Bank is what he had told me. But he had somebody who monitored his money. Okay? Mr. John had like a investor or accountant or whatever who monitored his money. And Mr. John told me that like whenever the stock market was gonna go up or down or I need to pull his money or whatever, the man would tell him, right? The man would tell him so he knew what to do. So okay, but like with me, so like if you guys can go through the bank or you guys can go through like the little I remember during COVID or somewhere around there, people was doing a lot of young people became wealthy on a Robinhood, an app called Robinhood. So if you want to go and play with it and see, and get to learn by yourself probably, you can go and check out the app called Robinhood. And next thing that is not a bad idea to do, guys, is next thing that's not a bad idea to do is to get a Roth IRA. Get you a Roth IRA, guys, and start saving. Let your money work for you while you're sleeping. I hurt my hand yesterday and it's getting better today, but like turning the wheel, I can feel it. I have to be careful. Get you a Roth IRA, okay? Oh my God, I hope my Wi-Fi doesn't mess with my thing. Oh my God, I hope it doesn't. Jesus, I hope it didn't. Bank pays interest on your money. I hope you guys are still here. Can you guys text me something? Let me know if you guys are still here, cause oh, I forgot. I should have said outside. Which one? I know it smells. Oh my God, Matt, you're an asshole. Um, one like for your legs. Jamaica is more expensive than the USA. Um, yeah, in some aspects they can take over land. Don't have land in Jamaica. If you live in America, random people can take over it without you knowing it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, that's true. People can take over your land without you knowing it. If you anytime vibes, if you're on here, can you please text me and let me know? Like text me on the thing. Bank pays interest on your money. Please let me know because I just freaking oh my God, I hope I didn't lose the live. If there's a property, if you have a property and you're not paying on it, and especially if it looks abandoned, people can take it over. You can take it over. You can go and inquire about that property if it's being paid for. You can go and inquire about that property, find out if it's being paid for. And if it's, what did I just do? If it's not, oh my God, what did I just do? If it's not being paid for, you can if it's not being paid for, okay, Andre, if it's not being paid for, um you can take it over. So it's always good to 50-50. Sometimes rents cost more than mortgage. That's true too. Thanks, Gabriel. No makeup. The Airbnb depends on landlord. Yeah, you have to ask the landlord and stuff. Banks pays interest on your money, but not enough. Not enough. Andre, I'm black, as far as I know, but my mom has some white blood in her. That's my mom has some white blood in her, but I'm not white. I'm black. My dad is very black. My dad is as black as a pot. All of my girlfriends think I'm cheating on them. Okay, guys. So you're mixed? No, I'm not mixed. I'm just, I'm not mixed. I wouldn't say I'm mixed. My my great my great grandparents are of white skin color, and it's not white either. I'm just saying white just because. Okay, let me tell you, since I'm on here, I normally don't like to talk about it because I don't really know much about them, about that part or whatever. But I was told, because I thought I was mixed with Indian. I thought it was Indian all this time growing up. But I just learned that my great grandparents were Syrian. So that's why I just said white, but because I don't really know much about Syrian people. I mean, I always hear bad things, so I don't know. But yeah, I guess I was told that my grandparents are not white. I just said white because I didn't want to say exactly what it is. But I was told that I guess my grandparents or grandparent, not no, not grandparents, great grand, either my great grand, either two or one of them was Syrian. So I guess that's where I get my skin color from. On my mom's side. A lot of sometimes people like sometimes people, especially when I wear my color hair blonde. I am black. I am black. I'm black. I'm not nothing else. I'm black. I was born in Jamaica. Um Sometimes people would tell me that I'm bleaching, which is really funny. Um because I'm black, so and because my color is high, I guess they'd be like, "Oh, I remember the other day on my Instagram account, this guy told me to embrace my blackness. He told me to embrace my blackness and stop the bleaching. I'm black, of course, definitely. I was just because you asked me what I am, that's why I was just trying to explain to you. I don't know, whatever. Maybe I shouldn't. Like for instance, when I wear my hair blonde because I like blonde hair color, I look lighter, and then I'm mistaken or asked if I'm mixed with Mexican. I just sound different. What do you mean? Well, I have a Jamaican accent, so I'm speaking Jamaican, I guess. Um, Andre, I like you, so please subscribe to my live if you're not done so we can talk again. I like to have communications like these with you guys. No, I'm black. I am black. Black, 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 black. Like I said, my dad is as probably as almost as black as my hair. My dad is very dark. Yeah, it's just my mom's side that's light skin. Thank you, Andre. I like to talk to people like you guys, like you and stuff. I appreciate the questions and stuff. Yes, child. But yeah, it's funny sometimes. Like people ask me if I'm Mexican. Child, let me tell you, especially in this environment that we're in with immigration, I think I'll be laying low on the blonde hair. I think I'll be staying with my black hair because I do not want to be mistaken for being something else and being pulled over unnecessarily and being interrogated. And I do not feel like walking with any papers. Now, listen to me, guys. I think we need to have a discussion about this. We need to, I'm going to come back and we're going to have a discussion about this. I don't think you guys will mind about this old thing about people have to be walking with their papers. People asking questions, should they walk with their passports? Should they walk with their naturalization papers? Um, I'm not what I see videos with people with their passports in their glasses or something. Well, let me tell any one of you that's on here right now that is listening to the sound of my voice. What you need to do is if you're an immigrant that wasn't born in the United States of the America, if you have your green card, please take it to the Social Security office and register with them. Let them know that you are now a green card holder because that way, God forbid, if you're pulled over, that way the ICE people will know that you are a green card holder. If you're a citizen of the United States of the America, naturalized citizen, take your the naturalization paper to the Social Security office so that you're updated in the system as a citizen. If the ICE people look it up, they'll see that you're a citizen when you give them your ID, as far as I know. You're a born citizen, that's what they're going to know. They see that in the system and they see that you were born here, right? So, yeah, they'll see that in the system and know that you're born here. But anyways, guys, thank you so much Andre for subscribing. Please, I'm gonna come back ASAP. I'm gonna try to do a little workout because somebody asked me if I'm going to the gym. I have my own gym at home. Hey Gabriel. Oh yeah, I'd already talked to you, right? So hey Gabriel, hey anytime vibes. You ain't ready part two. Hello to you. Down the line, Rasta, um, GS Shock, Boomer Man, Joel, Gang, what is that? Gagang Deep, Joel, J, the Ray Fangler. And if I pass any of you without seeing, I'm sorry about that if I don't see your name. Why do ignorant people protect and support some criminals? And to do something illegal makes you a criminal. Huh? I don't really understand what you're saying, but I mean, I don't know who's protecting criminals. I don't know, child. I don't know why people do why they do. People protect criminals all the time, which is, I don't know, child. But Andre, we're gonna come back and talk about this. I'm gonna go do some workout and start my morning. I'm gonna come back maybe sometime around 1 o'clock Western. Is that Western or Pacific? So that'll be like 4 o'clock Eastern. I'm gonna try to come back around that time. But make sure you guys are subscribed. Hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when I come on. Okay. Thank you guys again for watching. Please like the video because I gave you guys good information. So please like the video. Everything that I've talked about this morning is good information. Like the video, and I will see you guys around 4 o'clock Eastern time, between 3:30 4 o'clock Eastern time. Okay. Love you guys for watching. Bye.